Drive-Thru Duty. One morning, SpongeBob and Squidward arrived at work to find that something at the Krusty Krab was different. "Ta-da!" said their boss, Mr. Krabs. "I added a drive-thru window. It's me dream come true." "More like a nightmare," mumbled Squidward. Now, Mr. Krabs scolded. "A drive-thru window will let us feed more patties to more people. It's our job." "It isn't just our job, it's our duty," SpongeBob chimed in, saluting his boss. Mr. Krabs handed Squidward a headset. "You'll be taking in the customers' money, their orders, with this. Then you can run over to the window and give them their food." "What?" exclaimed Squidward. "But that's double duty. It's twice the work." "You mean twice the money," corrected Mr. Krabs. "Come on, Squidward," SpongeBob cheered. I'm ready! He raced into the kitchen to prepare for a busy day. The new drive-thru was a big success. While SpongeBob made patty after patty, Squidward raced around serving the customers inside and outside. By the end of the day, they had sold a record number of Krabby Patties. "Thank goodness it's closing time," panted Squidward. "Closing time?" SpongeBob said sadly. "Oh, I could go on cooking it all night." "Well, I'll be up all night counting," Mr. Krabs said happily. Mr. Krabs?" SpongeBob asked. "Do you think that tomorrow maybe I could work at the window?" "Oh, please let him work at the window," Squidward begged. "Now, SpongeBob," Mr. Krabs replied, "you're me ace fry cook. Your place is in the kitchen." "But Mr. Krabs!" SpongeBob cried. "But nothing. You aren't to touch this headset. Promise?" asked Mr. Krabs sternly. SpongeBob nodded sadly. "I promise." "Tell you what, SpongeBob," said Mr. Krabs, "I'll let you clean and lock up. And I'll see you both bright and early tomorrow morning," Mr. Krabs added as he walked out with Squidward. SpongeBob was busy mopping the floor when his friend Patrick Star dropped in. "Hey, SpongeBob! What's with the funny window?" "It's the new drive-thru, Patrick," SpongeBob explained. I don't think a boat will fit through that tiny opening," Patrick pointed out. SpongeBob explained to his friend how a drive-thru worked. "You mean you get to wear this cool head thingy?" wondered Patrick. "Not exactly," SpongeBob answered. "That's Squidward's job." "But it's so shiny. Look, there are buttons and everything." Patrick pointed at the headset. "Show me how it works, please." SpongeBob knew he had promised not to touch the headset, but he just couldn't resist. "Okay, Pat, just this once, because the Krusty Krab is closed." SpongeBob put on the headset and jabbed at the buttons. "Welcome to the Krusty Krab!" he shouted. "Can I take your order?" "I'll have a Krabby Patty Supreme," said a voice. "It's a customer!" SpongeBob whispered in horror. "What am I going to do?" "I don't know," Patrick shrugged. "You work here." "You're right. It's my duty to feed him," SpongeBob declared. After he served the happy customer, SpongeBob reached up to take off the headset. "Hey, buddy," called a gruff voice. "Are you going to take my order or what?" SpongeBob leaned out of the window to his shock. A line of customers stretched around the corner. "Oh no!" he cried. "It's the Eels on Wheels biker gang!" SpongeBob and Patrick scrambled to fill the orders, but the line of eels just kept growing. "How many customers have we served?" SpongeBob asked breathlessly. 3, I think, Patrick answered, turning around. Patrick! Screamed SpongeBob. You've been eating the patties! Sorry, SpongeBob, Patrick apologized. Hey, where's my food? A customer yelled. We're hungry, screamed one of the eels. And we don't like being hungry, do we, boys? Krabby Patty! Krabby Patty! The crowd chanted. This doesn't sound good, SpongeBob whispered. The hungry mob poured into the Krusty Krab and began to wreck the place. SpongeBob didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Mr. Krabs burst into the restaurant. What in blazes is going on in here? He demanded. Everyone froze. I was counting me money when I heard the commotion, continued Mr. Krabs. He turned to the eel leader. Who do you think you are, barging into me restaurant? Oh, sorry, sir, but that sponge took way too long with our orders at the drive-thru, the eel leader said sheepishly. It's all my fault, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob admitted. I broke my promise. I should have listened to you. But when I heard the customer order something, I had to serve him. It's all right, me boy, said Mr. Krabs kindly. I think you've learned your lesson. I forgive you. And I'll be taking the cost of any damage out of your pay. Oh, thank you! Exclaimed SpongeBob. I'll never break a promise again. Besides, you've given me the idea. We'll keep the drive-thru open late, said Mr. Krabs. Think of the money to be made. I can't wait to see the look on Squidward's face when I tell him he'll be working late from now on. Mr. Krabs turned to the crowd. The rest of you, get this place cleaned up. SpongeBob will have your Krabby Patties ready when you're done, he told them. Hooray! Cheered the bikers. SpongeBob dashed into the kitchen. I promise these will be the best ever. And this time SpongeBob had no problem keeping his promise. The end.